It's basically going into the history of ancient Rome, the battle of Actium, 31 BC.
Yeah.
In this battle, Octavian forces, led by Marcus Agrippa, defeated the combined forces of Roman general Mark Antony and Egyptian pharaoh Cleopatra. As a result, Octavian became the sole power in Rome and would soon become Rome's first emperor.
Yeah, because what you have was this read the part about Cleopatra.
In this battle, Octavian's forces, led by Marcus Agrippa, defeated the combined forces of Roman general Mark Antony and Egyptian pharaoh Cleopatra.
Okay, yeah, because what you had was this, you had certain Greeks, because when the Greeks got destroyed, then you had another so-called Caucasian-based leadership, which was known as ancient Rome. Okay, but that's not the point. The point is, what I want to deal with is that I want to deal with how in ancient Rome you had so many different battles, and I want to parallel it to these times. Now, what I want, yeah. So as I was reading, as we were reading before, during ancient Rome you had the Punic Wars. Okay, you had certain other wars and all of that stuff, right? But guess what? The same thing is happening in this society too. Okay? The same thing is happening in this society as well. So it says, America has been at war 93% of the time, 222 out of 239 years since 1776. During the time of 1776, you had Alway'S that's a So it says the U.S. only has been at peace for 21 years. Total since its birth below, I have reproduced a year-by-year timeline of America's wars, which reveals something quite interesting. Since the U.S. was founded in 1776, it has been at war during 214 out of her 235 calendars a year of existence. So America has always been at war. All right? Because you know when you understand something now, during the time of the 1776, the year 1776, you had a guy by the name of Alway'S, which established the Illuminati brothers. Okay? So I mean they would have to have been behind all these wars all along, and they still are to this day. So it says, go ahead.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 6, verse 4.
Yeah, go ahead.
And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
Ah, beautiful, 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 man. You understand? Because I was kind of thinking about a scripture like that. But it says that there was a beast. It was a red beast, a red horse, right? And it came to take peace from the earth. Now, what does horse mean? Horse means power. And thus the horse is red, which symbolizes the time of Esau or Edom, the Edomites, because the word Edom means red. And when you look up the word red, the word also goes back to crimson, which means pride. Okay, so what you have is you have a red horse, which symbolizes the American system or the ancient Roman system as well combined. When Esau always came into power, there was no peace. There was always problem. There was always wars going on. Okay. Oh, you got one more, go ahead.
To take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
And it was given unto him a great sword, meaning the destruction. That's the so-called white man. When the so-called white man came into existence, he always brought forth destruction. Going all the way back to Greek. I'll try my best. What do you want to know? Here's the one. You'll find it. You'll find it. So it says, I'm going to read this first. So it says, year by year timeline, America's Revolutionary War, Chickamauga War, Second Cherokee War, because they didn't have the war with the Native Indians in the land. 1777, America's Revolutionary War, I've read it already. 1778, American Revolutionary War, Chickamauga Wars, Pennonite Yankee War. Okay, right. So all of this time, from 1776 to 1779, they had the wars with the Native Indians. Okay, so now what I want to do, I want to go all the way back to what I was reading before about ancient Rome. Because in ancient Rome, I want to go back to ancient Rome because the Bible tells you that there's nothing under the sun. So what we're dealing with right now is ancient Rome. We're dealing right now is ancient Rome. And the 6 years that occur in ancient Rome, what we're doing is we're dealing with the things that's happening now. Because as they say, history always repeats itself, so to speak. So that's what we're doing as a moment. But since I've been spoken to, what this whole thing is all about, this is about the 12 tribes of Israel. The true Jews of the Bible, if you want to call them Jews, you call that. The real Jews of the Bible, or the Israelites, are the so-called blacks, Palestinians, and like that. It's not just them, it's got some of our people that are slavery as well. You know what I mean? So, but really, the Lord himself, through the will of Jesus Christ, he only came to die for that nation. This nation only, according to the Bible. And that's what this whole thing is about, but it's also dealing with prophecy as well, about the coming wars and all that stuff. Prophecy. Well, we don't care on the streets. We don't care on the streets. You know why? Because that's the system. Okay. But he wants us to pray. I'll tell you what, man. We doing something else. Right. That's good.
How you rich on this?
Where you from? Where you from?
Would Jesus ever refuse somebody to pray?
Oh, well, I mean, they have to be an Israelite. They gotta be an Israelite. But Jesus also said that we're not supposed to pray on the streets.
One thing. That's
We're not supposed to pray on the streets, my man. You know,
what can you pray?
In secret. You want me to get it for you? I get it for you.
Secret. Those should be open.
No. You're supposed to go in your own house. In secret in your room and pray. It tells you that.
Yeah.
That's why we're not praying on the streets. This is Matthew 6. Let's get it right now. I'll deal with you because this is we gotta deal with people that come up.
Just man, no all 66.
I actually thought it's a hard game to pray for guys.
Yeah, I've seen it too. This is the reason why it says, look, it says, take heed that you do not your arms before men, and to be seen of them. Otherwise you have the reward of your Father which is in heaven. Therefore, when thou doest thine alms, do not sound the trumpet before them. Meaning, don't shout the prayer out before people, as the hypocrites do, in the synagogues and in the streets.
Well, all right, you're going a bit too far.
That they may have glory of men. So that's why we're not doing that.
Anyway, I will show you the best one.
But if you're an Israelite, you're all right, man. You're all right. You're all right. No. You gotta keep your promise. It says, but when thou doest alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth. that arms may be in secret.
You're going a bit hardcore.
You are hardcore. You are hardcore for the street. So,
what's the Forex?
what's that?
What's Forex?
The Pharisees would have studied the law. They would have studied the law. You had righteous Pharisees too. Just because you see the word Pharisee, don't mean that they were wicked, bro. Understand?
Can I see your Bible? No. Where are you from? Alright, fair enough.
Then I show you, but then I show you why I can't pray for you. I'll show you. But if you're an Israelite, I say you better hope for that you're an Israelite. If you're an Israelite, then you're going to get the kingdom. You know, but if you're not, then you're going to the state. You know? But if you're an Israelite, I hope the best. That's what I can say. You know, that's what I can say.
Cheers, guys. Thanks a lot for doing this.
This is the main thing. You gotta pray in secret. You're not supposed to pray for you on the street now. You don't want to look silly out on the highways like you got certain Muslims. You know, they'll pray. They'll bring out their dusty little rug on the street and show up to people praying. You don't do that, man. We pray in secret. The scriptures say to pray in secret, man. You go in your house. Okay, and within your house, you go in your room or wherever you go within your house and you pray. It's simple. Now we're going to go all the way back to the main topic I had, which is ancient Rome. What I'm going to do is now, I want to read about the American situation. And then what I'm going to do is when I get done finishing reading certain parts of the wars, how many wars that the American the Americans have went through from 1776 all the way up to now. I want to dive all the way back to the wars of ancient Rome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to that. So it says it was on the smoke. Yeah, I'm thinking of it from last time. I want to get that back. Yeah, so it says, where is that right here? It says, pick any year since 1776, there's about a 91% chance that America was involved in some war during that calendar year. No U.S. president truly qualifies as a peacetime president. Instead, all U.S. presidents can technically be considered war presidents during that time. The U.S. has never gone a decade without war. The only time the U.S. went 5 years without war was 1935 to 40. All right, that was I believe that was World War II. It was during the isolationist period of the Great Depression. Here's a graphic depiction of the U.S. war. So you have the graph already. So now we're going to dive into the years of America being in war, and then we're going to tie it back to ancient Rome. So it says 1776, the American Revolutionary War was with the Chickamauga War, Second Cherokee War, the Pennamite War, Yankee War, okay? So from 4 years, from 1776 to 1780, it's been at war with the Native Indians, all right? Okay, we got 82, 80, 81, 1786. Actually, it's been about, we'll go all the way down. Damn. Actually, it's been about 30 plus years. About 30 plus years since they've been fighting the Native Indians. As you always talk about in the scriptures. It's the Native Indians, they're what you call Israelites, according to the Bible. They're God's chosen people. And America's going to have to pay for what they've done to the Native Indians. They're going to have to pay for stealing land, because the Bible tells you not to remove, not to cover another man's house. So Esau's going to have to pay for that too. You understand? So it says, the 1800s, the Quasi War, right, which they had that war, start of 1798. So I mean, I could read the whole thing, but ever since the 18th century all the way down to the 19th, right, to the modern day times that we're living in now, America has always been in war. Why? Because this society, which is set up by the so-called white man, which is biblical name, is Esau, takes the foundation of the earth. Look at Revelation 6 chapter, one more time. Because he always had wars. Every time the so-called Europeans came into power, right, which their biblical name is Esau, when they came out to Greece, you had the wars between the Greeks. Okay, you had the Ptolemaic dynasty going against the other Greek dynasties. Okay, you have the Ptolemy going against the Antiochus family. Okay, and you had some other families as well, as we can go into the history. Okay, because you had the four generals. That's my main point I wanted to make. You had the four generals of ancient Greece that was going to war with each other. Okay, so go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 6, verse 4.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
There went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon.
So that represents the so-called white man, the red horse. Go ahead.
To take away peace from the earth.
To take away peace from the earth, and that's what he's always done. He's always taking peace from the earth. You know what I mean? Do we just call the so-called white man the wicked just for no reason? No. We back it up with information. We go into the history of these Edomites to see if that's be the case, and then we link it all the way back to the scriptures to find out that be the case. And we find out by elimination that they are the wicked according to the Bible, because when they come into power, they bring about troubles and travails on the planet, as they did when they were the Greeks, as they did when they were the ancient Romans, and they're doing the same thing now. You understand? They're doing the same thing now. So what I want to do is read that one more time, huh?
And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon.
Right.
To take peace from the earth.
The power was given to him because the Most High gave him that power. He drove the 9th chapter. Yeah, so I mean, ever since the 19th century, you know what I mean? I mean, all the way down to start with the 18th century, dealing with when you had the Adam Weishaupt guys that established the Illuminati brothers. Ever since then, there was consecutive wars that was going forth. And their first war, which was the Native Indians in the land. All right. So ever since the 1700s or the 1800s, America's always been at war, and it's still at war even yet this very moment as we speak. Even as up to recently, okay, when 9/11 happened, what happened? The American military decided to go down in the Middle East, which the large amount of you know that was some side attack anyway. But they wanted to go to the Middle East to take groundage in that area, to take the natural resources of that area, and then eventually surround that area so they can go into Iraq, which is where they want to go now. Okay? But that's really the main reason why they wanted to go over there to the Middle East, which was not too many years ago, about 14 years ago. Okay, so it says, now we're going to dive into the 1800s now. So it says, from 1811, no, yeah, he chose not to do it.
This is Job chapter 9, verse 24.
Yeah, go ahead.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
Right, so it says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, as we just read in Revelations, the 6th chapter, the 4th verse. okay, that the red horse was given power to take peace from the earth, which represents the Edomites, which are the so-called Europeans today. So it says that the wicked,
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
okay,
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
and he covered the faces of the judges thereof. So what judge did he cover? Now during the time of the 15th century, going all the way back to the Spaniards, okay, dealing with Cesare Borgia and the likes, they went around Europe painting all of the dark images and made them white. They whitewashed them. And they covered the judges thereof, and they painted the prophets of God white. That's what they did, okay? They Edomized the images. That's what they did. So go ahead. Actually, that's it on that. That's it on that. They did the piece of that before as well.
This is the prophet Isaiah chapter 14, verse 6.
Go ahead.
This is verse 5. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continuing stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindered.
So he that ruled the nations in anger is not persecuted. That's what Esau does. Okay? That's what the nation of Esau does. What they do is when they come into power, okay, there's a short period of time of peace. But once they start ruling in the midst of their time period, what you have is you have problems now. You have wars, you have economical issues between the rich and the poor and all of that, and then some. So that's what happens when you have the Edomites ruling. That's why it tells you in Proverbs, where it states that when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. Because when you have another group of people warring against another group of people, what do you have? You have people that are mourning. You have to be in a mourning state to go to war with another people. Right? So that's what always happens. When the Romans always come into power, or the Edomites, there's always confusion and destruction. So we're going to read about it. Okay? This is the password of the box here. I got it now. Now we're going to read about the 1800s. So it says, the 1812, the War of 1812, the Tecumseh War, the Seminole Wars. Now this is dealing with the people of Reuben. Okay? U.S. occupied Spanish-held Amelia Island and other parts of East Florida. The War of 1812, the Tecumseh War, Peoria War, Creek Wars, U.S. expands its territory in West Florida. In the War of 1812, the Creek Wars, U.S. expands its territory in Florida after the Piracy War. Alright, so all of these wars was based on conquering the Native Indians' lands and taking their goods. Okay, taking their land and taking their goods as well, and claiming it for themselves. That's why you have the America that you have today. And then what you had is around the 17th century, at the same time, you had the British that colonized America by 13 colonies. So you had a nation of people that took another nation of people's land and claimed it for themselves. Okay? Why? Because the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. Which represents Esau and Edom, which also signifies the red horse. Which is the red horse that we read about in Revelation 6 chapter in the 4th verse. That red horse was given power to take peace from the earth. Alright, because like I said before, I'm going to say it the last time coming. When the Greeks was in power, there was wars. When the Romans were in power, there was wars. And we're going through economic problems today. And we're going to experience a third nuclear war at the same time. So we know who the wicked is. That's why we know everything about this Bible. We know everything about what nation of people we're dealing with. Okay, we're not just walking around, all out of bound, or everybody's cool, it's all about the heart. Now, we're not dealing with that, man. Because every nation of people has a spiritual has a spiritual personality about them. Okay? If I may use that word, that's the best one I can use. Everybody has their spiritual attributes about them. Okay, like us as a people, we're the righteous. We're naturally the righteous people. The people of Israel, Israelites, the so-called black Scots, Native Americans on down, we're the original righteous people. We're naturally righteous. But at the same time, our people are out of order because they're not playing a righteous position. Okay? They do have a righteous conscience though. I will say that. They do have a righteous conscience though. Okay? You hit me on Proverbs. You know the one where it says, when the wicked rule the people fall.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2.
You go ahead.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
You go ahead.
When the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
When the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And this is why you have the protesting going on. You have the situation down in Venezuela going on. And all sorts of issues going on because the people are mourning. Alright, you have the food is all messed up, jacked up. You know, family structures is all messed up and jacked up. Okay? The position between a man and a woman, that's all jacked up and messed up. So what you have is when you have everything that is jacked up in the world around us, you get chaos and you get civil disobedience. That's what you get. You get mourning. Alright?
Proverbs chapter 27, verse 20. Hell and destruction are never full.
Right.
So the eyes of man are never satisfied.
Right. Read that one more time.
Hell and destruction are never full.
Right.
So the eyes of man are never satisfied.
Right, because you know, matter of fact, we'll break that down. My mind is,
That's what